Hey guys, let's eat. I think we're going to start adding something to the channel on occasion. We will go over recipes from the past, recipes that are fairly old, even though they've been recorded in the modern age. But these are recipes that have been made for generations. Going to be kind of interesting. So, more to come. Okay, guys, now we're back. No, it's not a mohawk. It just, I was wearing a hard hat all day. And the hair just, holy cow, that good googly moogly. Here. There we go. There we go. These are recipes that I find very interesting. Some of these I've had in the past, and they were passable. Some of these were interesting, and some of them I will never eat again. Before I read this recipe, and we'll, this might be 8 or 9 minutes. It's just relating history and everything. I'm 54, and so in like the early 70s, we lived with our grandparents, and I can remember my grandfather would get up, and he was a pulpwooder, and so he would make, no joke, he would make eggs, scrambled eggs and brains, and gravy and biscuits. Brains being hog brains, and he would stir it into it and make it up, and it was good. I loved it. I ate it, didn't really know what it was, and what is it? It's eggs and brains, boy. Okay, Pawpaw, and just eat it, and put it on a biscuit, sop it up with gravy, and it was good. As well as the chitlins. Yes, I have had them every way you could cook them. Stump slapped, creek washed, or just rinsed out. I've had them all them ways, and if you don't know, look that up, because that is an interesting thing. Sorry, I'm just getting over COVID. As well as mountain oysters. Holy cow. Now, I'm going to spin you guys around here. Well, I'll just show it to you. This is the recipe for mountain oysters. One of my old cookbooks. Now, a lot of people don't know this. This is one of the things I do. I collect cookbooks, and this is a cookbook from the early 80s. It's a reproduction, though, so it's and the name of it, this is all the credit to the people, from the sheep camp to the kitchen, Kern County Wool Growers Auxiliary, the Bo Peeps. This will probably be the front of the video, the thumbnail. And it's a very interesting video, or an interesting recipe. Today we're just going to go over mountain oysters. I recommend, if you're going to eat mountain oysters, which are hog testicles, traditionally, yes, hog testicles, you would run them through a cube steak machine to where it would soften them up, tenderize them, and then you would salt, pepper, flour, fry it. And that's how you would have them. That's how I've always had them. And they're okay. It's like, it's not much anything different. These are lamb fries, lamb, L-A-M-B, mountain oysters. They call them lamb fries. And I'm going to read this. You need to take about 40 lamb fries per serving. I guess they're not that big. I have no idea. I have nothing to relate to. Can't tell you. 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, a half an onion, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 cup of white wine. I'd have to drink a lot of white wine. But 1 cup of white wine, salt and pepper to taste, a little Tabasco, and 1 cup of water. Well, there you go. That's it. And then you got lamb fries, but they're not fries. They are lamb meatballs. Wash and clean oysters thoroughly. Boil until tender, about 25 to or about 30 to 45 minutes. Drain thoroughly. Then fry the oysters, onions, and garlic until brown. Dissolve the cornstarch in water. That's to make a gravy. The cornstarch will thicken the water, and whatever was fried, it will pick it up, and it will make a flavorful gravy. It really would. Dissolve the cornstarch in water and add to the oysters. See, they're making the gravy. Add wine and let simmer until the sauce thickens. Add seasonings and serve steaming hot. And then it says increase quantities for larger amounts. And then, and the author of this recipe is Jeanne Jeanne Puget, Puget. And there you go. It's the ultimate recipe. If you got like a bunch of people coming over and they got a hankering for lamb balls, this is the book you need to get. It's probably at the Library of Congress. You can probably look it up, but again, it is, holy cow, a fantastic recipe for lamb fries, which now we all know is lamb balls. Enjoy your meal.